FraseExpress can generate entire document files based on your text snippets. Here we have prepared a contract generator. Simply enter the required information for this contract. And this is a document generator allowing you to create a list of phrases which shall be used to generate the documents. On the left side, you find a list of your phrases from your phrase library. And with a double click, you can transfer them to the right side, which is like a recipe FraseExpress uses to generate the document. If needed, you can create a template of your selection for future reuse. And with a single click, FraseExpress generates the document as a file onto your desktop. Here it is. Now let's check how this is done in FraseExpress. In FraseExpress, the document generator is not just a push button feature, but implemented as a macro to give you much more flexibility. So let's start with a fresh new phrase, and we call it contract generator. And under user input, document generator, you can add the macro for it. Let's give it a descriptive name, which we can also use as a document generator title later in the window. And this macro would already work now. You could even enter text before and after the macro, or add additional macros. But in this example, we want to use some extra features of the document generator. So we double click the macro token, and by default, the document generator would present you your entire phrase library on the left side of the window. However, in many cases, it makes sense to restrict the scope of your phrase library to specific folders. So in this example, we want to do a contract generator, and we select all phrases containing contract parts. This would be this folder. Now only this folder content will be shown on the left side of the document generator. In the demo, you have seen that you can create templates of your document recipes if you want. And those templates are stored within your phrase library in a regular folder. We have prepared a folder here, as you can see, and we can select it here. As we already created a template, you can specify one of the templates which will be presented when you open the document generator. Of course, you can then change the selection. Now, if you would be finished, the document generator would insert the generated document into the target application. Alternatively, you can save the generated document as a document file anywhere on your hard disk. You can even specify a specific directory and file name. For example, on the desktop, and give it a name. Now, due to the static file name, the document generator would override the file if it already exists, but you can make the file name dynamic by adding extra macro functions. We add an underscore, and then right-click into the file path and select datetime to add a date stamp. Just make sure that you choose a date format which doesn't contain characters which are not allowed in a file name. For instance, slash or double colon. This one is fine here. Now the file name would also include a date stamp. And additionally, with another underscore, for example, and right click and selecting user input, form input, you can prompt for a name, as you have seen in the demo. You may want to check for syntax. And optionally, you can remember the last input. And you may also trim the input to remove any excess spaces. Okay. Then if you have multiple Microsoft Word templates, you can select one here, which shall be used by the document generator. That's it.